You did it.
You survived the airport, you survived the taxi ride, you're exhausted.
The check-in seems easy. You get your key card, you feel relief. The nightmare is finally over. Or so you think.
You dream of a hot shower, a long sleep, a perfect ending to a long day. And then, nothing happens.
The door stays locked.
You try again, Red. Again, Red. You're tired, frustrated, and helpless.
Finally you get in, but wait.
This is not your room. The bed's wrong. The Wi-Fi doesn't work. Now what?
You want to complain, but you don't want to sound rude. You want to fix it politely.
Today, I'll give you the golden phrases to handle any hotel problem with calm confidence.
So next time, you'll get the service you deserve, a runny, without stress and with perfect English.
Welcome back to our series, Travel English Adventures. As we saw in the opening, arriving at your hotel can be a huge pain point. You are tired, and the last thing you want is a problem. But don't worry, you can do this. In this episode, we will turn this challenge into a simple two-part mission. First, we will learn the secret script for a perfect, smooth check-in. Second, we will learn the polite complaint formula for when things go wrong. And finally, for our language focus, we will master the polite modal verbs that get you what you want. Are you ready to get your key to a great hotel stay? Your first mission is to make the first 60 seconds of your arrival as smooth as possible. Let's join Leo at the front desk. Part 1, Mission Hasson, the smooth check-in. Our story begins with Leo, who has just arrived at his hotel. He is prepared. He walks up to the front desk with a calm smile.
Welcome to the hotel. How can I help you today?
Hello. I have a reservation under the name Leo Evans.
Wonderful. Let me just pull that up.
Evans?
Yes, I see it here.
Great.
A non-smoking room with a king-size bed for 3 nights. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Perfect. Could I please see your passport and a credit card?
Of course, here you are.
Thank you.
Okay, you are all set. Here is your key card for room 905.
Thank you. Just a couple of quick questions. Breakfast is from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., right in our lobby restaurant.
And could I have the Wi-Fi password, please?
Of course. It's right here on this card. Enjoy your stay, Mr. Evans.
Thank you so much for your help.
See? That was fast, professional, and easy. Let's review the key phrases Leo used. I have a reservation under the name. This is the most important opening line. Is that correct? To confirm. And the 2 simple questions. What time is breakfast? And, could I have the Wi-Fi password, please? That is a perfect, smooth check-in. But what about the pain point from our cold open? What happens when you get to your room, and it is the wrong room? Let's see how Leo handles this using the polite complaint formula. Part 2. Mission #2. The polite complaint. Leo gets to his room, opens the door, and sees 2 small beds. This is not the king-size bed he booked. He is tired, but he knows he must call the front desk. He doesn't get angry. He stays calm.
Front desk, Mia speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, this is Leo calling from room 905. I'm afraid there's a small problem.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. What seems to be the issue?
I'm a little confused.
I believe my reservation was for a king-size bed.
I see. And what is in the room now?
This room has 2 single beds. I think there might have been a mistake.
My sincere apologies, sir. Let me check our system right now.
Thank you. I really appreciate you looking into that.
Yes, I do see the error. It was our mistake. We do have your original booking.
Oh, that's a relief. We have a beautiful king-size room on the 10th floor available right now.
That's wonderful news. Thank you. I can send a bellhop up immediately with the new key.
That would be perfect. Thank you so much for your help.
Our apologies again for the inconvenience, and we'll add a free breakfast voucher to your account.
Wow, thank you. That's very kind.
That is a masterclass in polite complaining. Let's analyze the formula. Leo did not say, "You gave me the wrong room." That is an accusation. Instead, he used the polite complaint formula. Start softly. "I'm afraid there's a small problem," or "I'm sorry to bother you, but..." State the facts, not emotions. "I believe my reservation was for..." Be polite. "Thank you," and "I appreciate your help." This simple formula works for any hotel problem. "I'm afraid the Wi-Fi isn't working." "I'm sorry to bother you, but the air conditioning is very loud." "I think there's been a mistake. There are no towels in my room." This method gets you what you want, fast, and it even makes the staff want to help you. Now you know how to check in and how to complain. But what about the other small requests? How do you ask for more towels or room service? Part 3. The service menu, more polite requests. Here are some quick, polite phrases you can use for anything you need.
Hi, I'd like to order room service. Could you tell me how to do that?
Certainly. The menu is on your TV. You can call the restaurant directly from your room phone.
Great. And one last question. What time is checkout tomorrow?
Checkout is at 11 a.m.
Okay. Would it be possible to get a late checkout? Maybe at noon?
Let me check. Yes, noon should be perfectly fine. Of course, I'll send them up right away.
Thank you.
Okay. Would it be possible to get a late checkout? Maybe at noon?
Let me check. Yes, noon should be perfectly fine.
That's wonderful. Thank you for all your help.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Have a great evening.
Notice those golden phrases? Could we please have? Could you tell me? And would it be possible to? These are the keys to polite and successful service. Now that Leo is comfortably settled in his correct room, let's analyze the key language that made his journey a success. Part 4. Language Focus. First, our 7 essential vocabulary words for the hotel. Our first word is reservation. A reservation is an arrangement to have a room at a hotel saved for you. For example, I have a reservation under the name Leo. Our second phrase is to check in. To check in means to arrive at the hotel and register. For example, check-in is at 3 p.m., but we arrived early. Our third word is amenities. Amenities are the extra services and facilities at a hotel, like the pool, gym, or free Wi-Fi. For example, what amenities does this hotel have? Next, we have front desk. The front desk is the main reception area of a hotel where you check in and ask for help. For example, you should call the front desk if you have a problem. Our fifth word is to bother. To bother someone means to interrupt or disturb them. For example, I'm sorry to bother you, but the Wi-Fi isn't working. The sixth word is inconvenience. An inconvenience is a type of trouble or problem. For example, the hotel apologized for the inconvenience. And our final word is complimentary. Complimentary means free. For example, the hotel gave Leo a complimentary breakfast to apologize. Now for our grammar focus. Polite requests with modals. Could, would, may. This is the most important grammar for all travel situations. It softens your requests. A direct command is, give me a new key. This is rude. A polite request using could is, could I please have a new key? A polite request using would is, would you mind checking my reservation? A polite request for permission using may is, may I leave my bags here for an hour? Using could, would, and may is the secret to sounding like a respectful, confident traveler. You've learned the secret script for any hotel situation. Now, how do you practice these skills before your big trip? Part 5. Practice tips for the 4 skills. For listening, find a YouTube video of a travel vlogger checking into a hotel. Listen for the exact phrases they use. Did they say, I have a reservation? How did they ask for the why to? For speaking, this is your main workout. Go to your AI tutor. Your prompt is, let's roleplay. You are a hotel receptionist. I am a guest checking in. Start the conversation. Then, practice your polite questions. For reading, go to a real hotel's website, like the Hilton or Marriott. Find their rooms and suites page or their frequently asked questions page. Read about the check-in times and the amenities. This is real-world reading practice. And for writing, this is a great exercise. In your journal, write a short, polite complaint email. For example, Dear Manager, I am writing about my stay. I'm afraid the noise from the room next door was very loud. Part 6. Your next action. Today, you have learned the secret script for the hotel. You know how to check in smoothly, and you have the polite complaint formula for when things go wrong. You no longer need to feel helpless or angry. You have the tools to be a calm, confident, and polite traveler who gets results. As we conclude, let's quickly summarize our lesson. We followed Leo's hotel adventure and learned the essential phrases for checking in and the powerful, polite phrases for making a complaint or a request. We also learned 7 essential vocabulary words for this topic. As a review, those words were reservation, to check in, amenities, front desk, to bother, inconvenience, and complimentary. The core message is this. A polite complaint is not a fight. It is a way to solve a problem together. Now, I have a final challenge for you. What is the one thing you always ask for when you check into a hotel? For me, it's always, could I please have a room on a high floor? Share your question in the comments. If you are committed to making this mindset a part of your life, show your energy by smashing that like button. Be a hero for a friend by sharing this video with someone you know who loves to travel. And to lock in your commitment to learning, subscribe and smash that notification bell so you don't miss our next travel English adventure. Remember, a polite question is the key that unlocks any door. Until next time, take care and happy learning.